name is Maureen. I'm from PD Connect. We're going to do our posture and stretch class here. We're going to start in a seated position. So with me, find your seat. Sit on the edge of your seat in a nice big posture for me with your legs out nice and wide, head up and chest up. And we're going to start with some deep breaths. So we're going to bring our arms down, let them dangle in front, wiggle your fingers a little bit. And then we're going to reach together all the way up as big as you can towards the ceiling as you inhale. We're going to hold a couple seconds and then we exhale. Nice and slow. So inhale. Hold for a couple seconds. And exhale. Good. Two more just like that. Inhale. Hold. And exhale. Good. One more. Inhale. Hold. 2, 1, and exhale. Good. We're going to warm up our body with a diagonal movement. So we're going to keep our legs out nice and wide to open up our hips. We're going to use your right hand, and I want you to reach down and across towards your left shin. And then you're going to reach up and out towards the ceiling or the sky on the right. Down all the way across your body to the left. Up and out as big as you can with that arm to the right. Down and across. Up and out. Down and across. Up and out. Each time as you warm up, you want to think about stretching a little bit bigger as you reach, both down and across and up and out. Good. One more on this side. Down and across, up and out. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. We're doing that same movement now. Other sides. We're going to reach that other arm up in the air. Reach down and across to the opposite shin. And then up and out as big as you can towards the left. Down and across. Up and out. Down and across. Up and out. Let your eyes follow your hand that's moving. Down and across. Up and out. We've got one more. Down and across. Up and out. And rest. We're going to bring our legs back in front, about shoulder width apart. You're still sitting on the edge of the chair with your head up and chest up. We're going to practice with our right leg. You're going to straighten out that leg and let your heel come down to the floor. And then you're going to reach that leg out as wide as you can out to the side. That's going to give you that inner thigh stretch. Now bring that leg up and towards the middle. We're going to do just 5 of these. Up and out as wide as you can until you feel that inner thigh stretch. And then up and back in. Each time you're reaching out as big as your body allows as we warm up those muscles. Up and back in. Good. A couple more of these. Up and out as big as you can. Feel that inner thigh stretch. Up and back in. Up and out. Up and in. One more. Here we go, team. Up and out. Up and back in. Very good. We've got the other side coming up. Reset your posture. Head up, chest up as big as you can. Go ahead and straighten out that left leg. Let your heel rest down on the floor. And then we're moving as big as you can out to the side. And then up and back in towards the middle. Up and out. Feel that inner thigh stretch now on your left leg. Up and back in. Up and out. Up and back in. Good. Up and out. Up and back in. We've got one more. Up and out as big as you can. Up and back in. Good. We're going to scoop back. So you're using the back of your chair for a moment. We're going to practice on that right leg. You're going to practice bringing that leg up into a figure 4 stretch. And then bring that leg back down. So we're not holding it. We're just dynamically moving. Go up into that position of ankle on opposite knee. And then bring that foot back down. If you don't have that full range of motion available, that's okay. Use your hand to help improve that motion as much as you can. And loosen that movement up. One more here. Bring that ankle up onto the knee. And then bring that leg back down. Good. Same thing on the opposite side now. Bring that ankle on the opposite knee to open up the hip. And then we bring that leg back down. Bring it up onto that knee. And then back down. We've got 3 more big movements up and onto that knee. Up and back down. This motion is called figure 4, and it stretches the rotators of our hip. So each time you bring that leg up, you should feel a nice stretch on the outside of the leg. You also might feel it stretching on the underside of the leg or the inside of the leg, depending on where your body is tightest. Good. Go ahead and reset now. We are finished with our warm-up. We're going to scoot forward to the edge of our chair, and we're going to go through a seated stretch, dynamic stretch circuit together. We're going to start in that nice big posture. Let's warm up those muscles for a second in the shoulder blades. Go ahead and do a couple shoulder circles for me. The first exercise of this seated circuit is going to be practicing using both hands. I want you to reach all the way down towards the floor and then reach all the way up as big as you can towards the ceiling. Now, as you reach down to the floor, you want your legs, your knees out wide. That protects your low back and gets that stretch on the inner thigh. Reach down to the floor, reach up to the sky. Reach down to the floor, up to the sky. Good. Down to the floor, up to the sky. down to the floor, up to the sky. Good. 2 more. Down to the floor, up to the sky. And 1 more. Down and up. And rest. Next exercise for posture, we're going to practice with both hands. You're going to push forward with power, and then you're going to open up big. Squeeze those shoulder blades. We're going to hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push with power. Open up as big as you can, squeezing those shoulder blades. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push with power. Open up big. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push. Open. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push. Open. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've got 2 more. Push. Open. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Push. Open. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Good. We're going into our goddess stretch. That means we're going to drop our right arm inside of our right thigh. Let your left hand meet your right hand. And that left hand is going to be on the move. You're going to reach all the way up towards the ceiling. And then close back down. Let your eyes follow your hand. Ready? Open up. Close down. Open up. Close down. Good. You should be feeling this on the middle spine. You might feel a little stretch around your shoulders, and you might feel a little stretch around your neck. Open up. Close down. 2 more. Open up. Close down. 1 more. Open. And close. Rest. Come back to the center. Go ahead and do some shoulder rolls again for me. Good. Now we're doing the opposite side. So my left arm drops inside of left thigh. My right hand is going to be on the move. You're going to open up as big as you can. And then close down. Open. And close. Open. And close. Think about squeezing those shoulder blades. As you open up, you're strengthening those postural muscles on your back. Close. 2 more. Open. Close. Last one. Open. And close. Rest. Good. Last one of our circuit. We're going to bring our legs back to shoulder width apart. Still stay on the edge of the chair if you're able to with me. We're going to use our right leg. We're going to practice with our right leg, lifting it up and over our left, and then up and out as big as you can. Up and over, like you're crossing your leg, and then up and out as big as you can. If you need to, use your hands on your chair. You can stabilize your hands here to give your core a little extra support. Or if you don't need that, you can use your hands to stabilize. Give a little extra pull with that leg across your body. Up and across that leg. Good. You're going to feel that stretch on your outside of your leg. This is your IT band and some of those muscles that help with rotation and stability on your hip. Up and over, as big as you can. Cross your leg and then open back up. We've got one more on this side. Ready? Up and over as big as you can. Up and out. Good. Bring that leg back to the center. We're back to shoulder width apart with our legs, head up and chest up. Left leg or opposite leg is on the move now. So we bring that leg up and over across the other leg. Feel it stretch the outside of your hip. And then bring that leg up and out as big as you can. Up and over. Up and out. Good. Up and over. Up and out. Looking good, team. Up and over. Up and out. Let's do two more. Up and over. Up and out. Last one. Up and over. Up and out. Good. Running back through that circuit. So we start with the initial exercise. Legs are back out to our wide position to protect our low back. Double check your stance right now. You want your legs out wide. Feel that stretch on the inner thigh. We're going to use our hands. You're going to reach down to the floor. Reach all the way up to the sky. Reach down to the floor. Reach up to the sky. Down and up. Good. Down and up. Two more. Down and up. Last one. Down and up. And rest. Good. This next one's postural strengthening. You're pushing with power. You're opening up as big as you can. Squeeze those shoulder blades. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push with power like you're pushing a door open. And then you open up. Squeeze those blades. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push and open. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push. Open. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push. Open. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Two more. Push. Open. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one, team. Push. Open. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. We're going to let our right arm drop inside of our right thigh. Use that other hand to reach all the way up towards the ceiling. Opening up and then closing back down. Try that again. Open up as big as you can. And then close back down. Open. And close. Open. and close. Open, close. 2 more, open, close. Last one, open, and close. Good, come back to the center. Shoulder rolls, do a few of them. Up and around, squeezing your shoulder blades back. Now we're switching sides. Left arm drops inside of left thigh. Right arm is going to reach as big as you can up towards the ceiling. And then we close back down. Open as big as you can. And close back down. Open. And close. Open. And close. 2 more. Open. Close. Last one, open. And close. Good. Reset with your legs. Bring those legs together, shoulder width apart. Big posture for me. Head up, chest up. Squeeze your shoulder blades. We're using our right leg and we're going to practice lifting it up and across our other leg. And then up and out as big as you can. Up and across our other leg. Feel that stretch on the outside of your hip. And then up and out. Good. Up and across. Up and out. Up and across. Feel that stretch outside of the leg. Up and out. We've got one more on this side. Up and across our other leg as big as you can. And then up and out. Good. We're on the move with the other leg now. Go ahead and bring that other leg up and across. And then up and out. Up and across. Feel that stretch on the outside of your hip. Up and out. Up and across. Up and out. Up and across. Up and out. You've got 2 more. Up and across. Up and out. Good. Last one. Up and across. Up and out. Very good, team. We are going into our standing position now. I will show modifications in our seated position. Standing with me, you're going to have a wide base of support. We're going to practice our opposite arm and leg reaching out to the side. You come back to the center, and then you're going to reach opposite arm and leg going the other way. We do this in our high intensity class, but we're slowing it down, working more on those postural muscles as you hold and also balance. Good. Come back to the center and then reach out as big as you can. Center and reach. You can also put a chair in front of you for balance. So you can really focus on how big you're reaching. Center and reach. Center and reach. Good. Advanced movement is leg coming up off the floor. If that's too difficult, stick with big toe on the floor for extra stability, but still working on that reach. We've got one more each direction. Center and reach. Center, reach. And rest. Good. We've got our hands on our hips. Squeeze your shoulder blades. With your right leg, I want you to put your big toe down on the floor. Okay, so that forces most of your weight on your left leg. Keep squeezing those shoulder blades, and then you're going to hinge forward and hinge back up. Very important for this movement, keeping our back flat. I'm going to turn so you can see the movement with hinging. Squeeze your shoulder blades, and then you hinge forward, hinge back up. So I'm feeling a nice big stretch on the back side of my left leg. Hinge forward, hinge up. Hinge forward, hinge up. Good. Couple more. Hinge forward and back up. Hinge forward and back up. Go ahead and switch which leg is down. So now my right leg is down. Big toe on my left is down. So the majority of my weight is now on my right leg. Hands are on your hips. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Protect your back. Hinge forward and then hinge back up. Hinge forward, hinge back up. Now the stretch is on the back side of my right leg. We've got hamstring muscle stretching and our calf. Hinge forward and back. Hinge forward and back. One more. Hinge forward and back. Good. Third stretch. Wide base of support with me. Arms are out to the side. Squeeze your shoulder blades. We're doing our tipping star stretch. So you're going to reach as big as you can over to one side. Come back to the center. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Reset every single time. And then reach as big as you can, go in the other direction. Good. Come back to the center and reach. Center and reach. Center, reach. Center, reach. Okay, we've got two more. Center, reach. Center, last one, reach. And rest. Come back to the center. Good. Last one of our standing circuit is our twist and reach. This is for opening up our middle spine, probably the area that gets the stiffest. So in this position, you still have wide base of support. Bring your legs out wide and your hands are starting on your thighs. Okay. Bend your hips and knees. You should be in an athletic stance. So your hips and knees are slightly bent. And then we're going to reach up and as big as we can. Look behind you. And then you come back to the center and power down. Go the same direction. You're going to reach up as big as you can and look behind you. Come back to the center and power down. Modified with me seated looks like this. Reach, look behind you. Center, power down. One more this direction. Reach, look behind you. Center, power down. Good. Now we're going towards the opposite direction. Make sure your feet are wide. Hands start on your hips. And then we're going to reach as big as we can and look behind you on the other direction. Come back to the center and power down. Turn and reach. Look behind you. Center, power down. Look and reach behind you. Center, power down. Two more. Look and reach behind you. Center, power down. One more. Look and reach behind you. Center, power down. And rest. Great job, squad. We are going into our top of the circuit again, okay? So we're going back to opposite arm and leg is reaching, okay? Super important for weight shifting is a wide base of support. So go ahead and check your stance right now. And then we're gonna go to the center here and reach as big as you can out to the side. We'll come back to the center, and then you're gonna reach as big as you can the other direction. We're lingering in that reach to work on balance and posture. Come back to the center and reach. Center and reach. Center, reach. Center, reach. One more. Center and reach. And rest. Good. Going into our hamstring stretch, back of our leg. Hands are going to be on your hips. Squeeze your shoulder blades back. Go ahead and keep all your weight on your left foot. Put your right big toe down on the floor. Go ahead and start to hinge forward to feel that stretch on the back of your leg. And then hinge back up, totally straight. Hinge forward. Hinge back up. Hinge forward. Hinge back up. Notice that my back is not rounding as I bend forward. It stays flat because I'm working on a hinge pattern, not a bending of my spine. Hinge back up. Good. One more on this side. Hinge forward. Hinge back up. Go ahead and switch. Now all your weight is on your right leg. Big toe down on the left. Hands are on your hips. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Then start to hinge forward and back. Good. Modified with me in a seated position is a leg out in front, hinging. Hinge forward and back. Hinge forward and back. One more. Hinge forward and back. Great. Moving into star stretch. We've got a wide base of support. Big arms. We're going to reach and tip our star to one side. Come back to the center, reset and squeeze those shoulder blades. Then we reach as big as you can, go in the other direction. Good. Center, squeeze those shoulder blades and tip to one side. Feel a nice big stretch on the outside of your trunk all the way down your hip.
How you doing, Betty?
Modified with me is here and you're reaching side to side. Good. One more on each side. Here we go. Reach. Good. Come back to the center. Last one. Reach. And come back to center. Good. Last one of our standing circuit. We're doing our twist and reach. Wide base of support protects our low back. Hands start on your thighs. And then you're going to turn and look behind you as big as you can. Come back to the center and power down. Good. Turn and reach. Power down. Turn and reach. Power down. Turn and reach. Power down. Good. Two more. Turn and reach. Power down. Last one. Turn and reach. Power down. Good. Reset to the center. Wide base of support. Now we're going to the opposite direction. Hands are on your thighs. You're going to turn and reach as big as you can. And then power down. Good. Look and reach behind you. Power down. Look and reach. Power down. Look and reach. Power down. Two more. Look and reach. Power down. One more. Look and reach. Power down. And rest. All right, we are moving into movements on the floor. So if you're able to with me, you're going to join on a mat on the floor. We're going to start on your hands and your knees. So on your hands and knees, you want your shoulders directly over your wrists, and you want your hips directly over your knees. If you're able to, I want you to tuck your toes underneath you. That's going to bend your big toe going up, which is a really important movement for walking. Okay, from this position, we're going to start to actually just rock our hips side to side. Rock your hips side to side. You're going to feel a little stretch on the outside of your hip. Rock side to side. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. From this position, now I want you to practice with your right leg. I want you to kick that right leg up behind you and then bring it back down. Now practice the left side. Kick it up behind you. Bring it back down. Good. Kick that leg up behind you. Feel all the muscles in your back and those postural muscles between your shoulder blades. Work on strengthening as you kick that leg up. Good. Alternate side to side. Kick your leg up behind you. And then bring it back down. 2 more. Kick it up behind you. Back down. Last one. Kick it up behind you. And back down. Good. Go back to side. Swing your hips from left to right. Left to right. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. From here, you're going to sit back in a child's pose. Go ahead and tuck your toes underneath you again. I want a good stretch on those toes. As you sit your bottom back towards your heels, and then walk your arms out in front of you, keeping your elbows straight. You're going to feel this stretching in a different spot depending on where your body is tight. You might feel your shoulders, your back, your knees, your hips, your toes. Come back up onto all fours. That's our reset. We've got 1 more of these. Go ahead and sit your bottom back onto your heels. Good. Walk your arms out in front. Feel that stretch on the outside of your shoulders, your hips, your knees, your toes. Good. Come back to all fours. Now you're going to walk your body back into a flat position. Lay all the way flat. We're going to rest in this flat position for about 15 seconds. Let your body adjust. You can turn your head to one side if that's more comfortable. You can also use a small towel roll on your forehead. Good. From here, I want you to prop up onto your elbows. This position is called prone on elbows. Really good position for our low back and our upper middle spine. Good. Stay in this position, and then you're going to start to reach your arm across your body. Tap the floor. Come back to the center. Reach the other hand. So we're shifting our weight from side to side. Reach across and tap. Reach across and tap. Good. 3 more. Reach across and tap. Last one, reach across and tap. Good. Come back to prone on elbows so your weight is even. Take 2 deep breaths. Good. And then we're going to rest flat again. Come all the way down flat as your body allows. Good. We're going to practice 3 times, propping up onto hands and knees. Okay, so we're in a flat position from here. We're going to practice together using our arms and our legs to walk yourself back up to hands and knees or all fours position. And then walk yourself back down all the way flat. Good. Go ahead and press up with those arms. Get into all fours. and then come all the way back down flat. This is called functional strength training. We're working on transitioning positions using our whole body. One more, you're going to prop up back to all fours. Good, go ahead and finish with your side to side rocking of your hips like we started. Side to side, drive your hips from the left to the right. Three, two, one. And together we're going to stand. Good job, team.